Okay, is the mic on? Check, check, check. Okay, I think we're good. Anyone who's here watching, apologies for all the technical checks. It's been a long time since I've done this. Okay, it all seems to be working fine. Right. So, do-do-do-do. Just gonna switch that off a sec while I go on to a different account. So the purpose of this stream is basically I was obviously doing the gold pack method videos that you might have seen on the channel, which is just a good way to grind the menus and actually get good fodder to sort of craft players that you want to do or upgrade packs that you want to complete. Um, so what I did was I actually started a new account. And I've just been for like the last 10 days or so, just been doing that every day on that account. I haven't played a single game on the account. I've just been doing the gold pack method. I've actually already put together a really good team, well, at least a usable team. And not only that, but I got my best icon pull of the year on the new account, which is so typical. I've done so many icon picks on my other accounts, got nothing. I start a new account and I pack a really nice card, which I'll show you guys in just a moment. So I'm booting up onto this account now so I can turn the gameplay back on. So as you'll see here, this is the team that we've put together. So I'm doing that. I think it's called like De Kaiser or something. Evo on Van Dijk, which gets him to like good pace, gets him into set playstyle plus. I'm doing this Doherty as well. I can't remember what the exact evolution is on him, but it just gives him a generally sort of balanced upgrade. But not a bad card for a new account, to be fair. He's got a lot of the defensive playstyles and Bruiser Plus, which is really nice for the wingback. Really fortunate to actually have packed Theo Hernandez first time in, I believe it was, what was the upgrade before the player picks? It was I can't remember what it was. Was it like 81 doubles, something like that? I literally packed him out of one of them, which is fantastic. Literally the best left back in the game outside of his specials. This is the icon pick. Absolutely outrageous that we've gone and packed a 96 Zidane on a new account, but not got the base defending of the Evo one that a lot of us use, but nonetheless still a really, really strong card by the looks of things. So this is the team we're going to be running. I'll show you guys the tactics as well. So this is one I will be making a short on very soon, but it's a 4-4-2, balanced build-up, aggressive defensive approach, advanced forward attack on both strikers, winger balance on both wingers, just because I actually like creating a width in this formation and actually stretching an opponent out and finding gaps in the middle. I've had a lot of success with it. I've got deep line playmaker and build up on both centre mid, so they don't overcommit in the final third, but they're very present and very easy to link up the play with. Only issue on this account is there's no role pluses whatsoever on them, so we'll see how good their positioning is. Fullback balance on the fullbacks, we can trigger them in if we want to, and then I've just got defender defend and goalkeeper balance for a no nonsense sort of setup at the back. I can't remember if I said, but I am running the aggressive line depth. So long as you're concentrating and actually tracking your runs, it's really good. If you kind of go into autopilot, you will find people getting behind really easily. So it's a case of just, if you play well, it's great. It's just a case you've got to be locked in. And yes, he is online. If it sounds weird or when I get into a game it stutters or doesn't sound right or the game's too loud, please do let me know if you are still in the stream at that point. So I think we're just going to go for this because obviously the rivals rewards are tomorrow, so it'd be good to actually get these done. Here we are in Div 10, and just to show you guys that I didn't actually do any games to get this team where it's at. Where is the club? It's Stadium. As you can see there, wins 0, draws 0, losses 0. So absolutely no games played. This is all through a menu grind. If you guys do want to check out that video, the most updated version was uploaded last night, so that is on the channel. Let's go into Rivals. I've heard there's actually a lot of Smurfs in Rivals, and I can't be one to talk because I'm technically a Smurf, I suppose, right now on a new account. But this isn't to pick on people. This is just to see how far we can actually go with a new account, whether we can get to Elite pretty straightforward, whether it's pretty tough. I think from like Div 2 onwards with a team like this, it's going to be hard. But nonetheless, we will see how we do. Let's just get these numbers somewhat coordinated. I actually use the numbers a lot to gauge who's on the ball if I'm not that familiar with my players. I'll go 11. I will go 7. I'll go 6 on him. 5 on him. And then we'll go 3 on him. In fact, before we do get into a game, something that is actually very important is my settings. I need to just double check we've got everything set up where that's concerned. I've actually started using precision shooting now, so that's something that definitely won't be set up on this account yet, I wouldn't have thought. Game settings, yes, it's on assisted. We're going to put that to precision. I was always sort of a voucher for sticking with assisted, but I was having a lot of games where I'd create like 20 chances and like barely score. And since I've switched to precision and gotten used to it, the actual amount you convert off of a decently created chance is a lot higher. Like, you generally score everything you feel like you should score, which is how it should be. So, for those of you that are toying between the two, you can definitely turn that off. If you are toying between the two, I would personally recommend sort of sticking to precision and seeing if you can actually get good with it. It doesn't actually take as long as you think. I just started with a few squad battles and went from there. I'm going to put these all to co-op. For those of you that are wondering about the camera, I do co-op. I go custom. I max out the height for a better view of the pitch, and I fully zoom out the zoom. So again, to get a better view of the pitch. I leave the far side focus on 10. That just basically means when you're in the final third, it just zones in a little bit. It gives you a little bit of a closer look for those sort of tighter spaces in the box. Okay. I hope I haven't got any music playing on here, actually. Otherwise, that's a copyright strike right off the bat. Disable all music for sure. Okay, perfect. Okay, enough stalling. Let's see how we can do in Div 10 and hopefully not start with a loss. But like I say, it wouldn't be the furthest thing in the world to bump into another content creator or pro or something and lose off the bat. But we'll see how we do. It's all in the name of fun, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, Div 10. Here we go. I'm curious to actually see how some of these players play. I've not used this Zidane card. I've not tried this Semenyo or Mbuemo, even though they're kind of lower rated than what I would use on my other accounts. They still look like cool cards. Really excited to try the Werner card, who is also due an upgrade, as is Joe Gomez, who's obviously a very nice fast centre-back. I'm curious to see if this Doherty does a job as well. He's obviously a lower rated card, not one that'd make most teams, but he's got a lot of things right with him. Like I said earlier, the Bruiser Plus is a really, really nice addition to the card. I don't know if you noticed as well, we've actually not got some bad players on the bench either. We've got an Alawai on there. We've got a special Carrasco card. I think there's like a lone Jackson or something there as well. Hopefully we can get decent ping. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oxy is the lad we're playing. The lad or ladess. We're in our 4-4-2. Oh, I haven't got player locks on. Okay, well, there's something in the settings we need to sort out. That is not ideal. I'm going to try and tackle him to get the ball out here so I can turn those on. Let's boot this ball out. Settings, player locks. Where are they on here? Oh my word, I have no idea where they are. Wait, they are on? Huh. I swear I clicked the sticks and it didn't do it. I bet this is this is the player lock bug that we had that I made a YouTube short on, isn't it? Okay, so we're not going to be able to player lock for the first game, so we'll see how we go. That's very annoying because I player lock a lot. Hilariously, I'm going to have to watch my own YouTube short to remember how to actually fix that.
This is how the visitors will set up today. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Joe Gomez in central defence.
Oh no, this is not ideal. Semenyo is a lot bigger built than I thought he would be. He looks like an absolute unit.
Matt Doherty. Semenyo angles it back. Can they forge ahead?
Okay, lovely start. Bullseye trophy earned as well, apparently.
You endear yourself to the fans.
Feels very weird not being able to play a lock in that final third. It's so built into my muscle memory. I'm just trying not to do it and waste a chance. Oh, that was an awful pass from Zidane. I wanted that to my other striker.
And take it away. Futre.
Okay.
Futre.
I wanted to play a lock there. That's my mistake.
And out of play it goes.
Okay, he's run that one out. Let's play this down the line.
Timo Werner.
A lot of input delay here, which isn't ideal. Really struggling to turn. Goodness, Van Dijk's on an absolute runner there.
And losing possession. Mbeumo.
We nearly slipped it through. Let's try this down the line.
The attack continues. They're making considerable progress.
Oh, he's not bad. I definitely think this is someone on a new account as well, for sure.
El Youahi. And he's in.
Nearly gave me the slip there.
Defensive work to get back and win possession. Mbeumo.
Okay, we're in here, I think. Oh, that's a good save. That is a good save. Let's try a little near post header. Oof, he's just tipped it over. Okay, we'll try a short one this time.
Futre. Oh, great attacking play. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle.
This is delayed.
Oh, you don't want to lose the ball.
I don't know if you guys can tell. It's just like when I'm trying to turn around, there's like that bit where I'm just kind of stood there waiting for it to happen.
Werner. And here's Rice.
Yeah, that is not where I wanted it. I wanted that to Zidane.
Well, it's gone out of play under real duress. Oh, tremendous vision. Mbeumo. A wonderful intervention.
Fight for it. Oh, good tackle.
The referee has given the corner. So maybe scope
Try and
here
whip
for
this
them
one
to
in.
add to their lead.
There we go. That's two. Good stuff. That's Doherty getting on the score sheets, but I doubt he needs to score for his Evo. Okay, that is the first win in the bag. We need to actually work out how to fix this player lock bug now. Now, I did do a YouTube short on this. I think you have to revert it back to like classic and then reset up your controller setting, if I remember correctly. Okay, so this guy's gone. It's the first win in the bag. Not keen on the amount of lag I'm getting. I don't know if that's the my internet struggling with the streaming and the gameplay at the same time. It might have just been that game as a one-off. That we will have to see. But let's try and sort out this player lock bug. So I believe you go to settings, customize controls. I think you put it back to classic. So I have contain as my R1. I have tackle as my X. You guys probably think this is a really weird controller configuration. Yes, I do want to overwrite. And to my knowledge, that should fix it. We'll see how we go. That should fix it as far as I'm aware. Okay. So, we're probably going to be getting a lot of these sort of things completed here with it being such a new account that we even foundation stuff and things like that. That is actually a crazy card, isn't it? We'll keep him in the club for now. What have we got here? This is just daily play stuff. We'll just keep that stored. Stadium Mastery. Oh my word, we don't care for that. Anything good in the foundations? Play 1. What do we get for this? Okay, I mean, our goalie's higher rated than that anyway, but we'll take the fodder nonetheless. Put Samba in the club. Okay, so what did we actually get done on these Evos then? So, Doherty literally only needed a game. That improves his shooting, passing, dribbling, which is fantastic. And he only actually needs 2 more games to actually be completed, which is awesome. Van Dijk is a 12-game Evo, so he's going to take a lot longer. But I'm happy with that nonetheless. We'll leave the foundation stuff because we'll be there all day collecting all that. We'll take a player pick though. Just quickly skip this one through. We'll take the Jupe 83, store that into the club. Okay, what did we get down here? Dream Chasers, Streets Won't Forget. To be honest, I'm not going to make too much of a point of like trying to complete objectives and improve the account. I'll kind of let the account improve organically just through doing the gold pack method once each day on this account, and then I'll literally just do the rounds of Division Rivals games each week, which we'll stream. I don't think we'll do much more than that, and then once we obviously qualify for champs, once we've got a decentish team, we can obviously sort of then look at maybe doing a champs run as well. But I'd quite like to have a relatively decent team for champs, just because the squad difference is going to be enormous. So I'd like to at least give myself a chance. Okay, second game. Let's see how we go. Hopefully that input delay is a lot more minimal, because that last one was pretty gross, to be quite honest. Okay, what's the ping gonna say? It's a little high. I try and go no higher than 24 if I can help it. Especially when the last game actually had good ping and it wasn't actually feeling that great. So I think higher ping the better. Not higher ping, lower ping the better. It's quite funny, really, that because Div 10 is actually solo and most people get out of it quite quick, it's actually hard to find an opponent in it. Anyone that does decide to pop into the stream, though, guys, if you've got any questions or you're wanting to improve on anything, just literally pop it in the chat and I'm happy to help you guys out. It's a big purpose of actually doing the streams is that it's just an easier way for you guys to kind of get feedback or get answers on anything that you're not sure about in the game. Now, obviously, I'm no pro player or anything like that, but nonetheless, mechanically, there's not really anything in the game that I don't cover or don't really use in my games. I use skills, skill cancels, player locks. I kind of use a bit of everything, so anything you're unsure of, I should be able to give you some value on for sure. What sort of team's this guy running? Oh gosh. He has not been doing the gold pack method. In fact, if he did, the fodder he would have got him a better team than that. We've got lag, so we'll call it even. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Hey, player locks are working. Lovely. We fixed it. Lovely. Lovely goal from Werner. He's feeling like a really silky card already, to be fair. I mean, Werner's cards have always been good in FIFA, so I thought when I was doing the 2 players for that, with this being a new account, I thought Werner was just on face value the nicest card, and I thought Joe Gomez at the time I thought was the most likely to get upgraded along with the Man City player. I didn't really have use for a cam though, with me predominantly playing 4-4-2 now on this game, so I obviously opted to go for Werner, just to have a nice striker off the bat on this account. Oh, blimey, that was supposed to go to the back post. Maybe a big header from Semenyo. 96 Zidane should lay that. Oof, okay, good block, good block. Go easy. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it does feel bad playing in a division this low, but for a new account, you've not really got any choice. I did use this account on the previous game, and I did play a bit of Rivals on it, so I'm surprised it still placed me in 10. Because on this game, it can auto-place you sort of halfway up. So I thought that's what it might do, but it didn't. So we are truly starting from the bottom here. Lucky this guy's got a bit about him. Started skilling me there. Lovely from Semenyo. Oh, his goalie just got his toe on it there.
Losing possession here. Joe Gomez.
Right.
Now with
Semenyo
Semenyo.
is an absolute unit of a... Oh, that's a good read from him, to be fair. Okay. Switch to Joe Gomez there just because he's the faster centre-back.
Werner. And return to Semenyo. Vermont. And a significant
Oh, good block, good block. We're having a lot of success down the byline against this guy, actually, so I'm probably just going to keep bashing that, to be honest.
And a timely intervention. Zinedine Zidane. Vermont. And veering in.
Oh, good block again. Not sure if you remember me, but I was the one who suggested playing Lamella at Striker last FIFA, and you made a video about it. It was a very proud day. Yes, I do remember. Is that the... I can't remember. Was it like an orange Lamella card? And he was like 5-star, 5-star, and it was like a live card that he had with Sevilla. And he ended up being an absolute demon. Part of me thought that might have even been the FIFA before. That might have even been 23, no? Because I remember posting a goal that I scored with him where I did like a back heel sort of flick over the goalie. And I posted that on Instagram, and I don't think I did that on last year's game. Might have even been FIFA 23. Yeah, it was that card. Yeah, he was awesome. Is Lamella even in the game this year? Let's have a look. If I can spell Lame. Doesn't have a special card. Oh, he's in the game. Oh, he's playing. Is that Greece? Yeah, he's playing for Athens. Okay. Okay. They don't tend to give the Greek league many special cards outside of Inform, so all FIFA's roll into one with it. Yeah, honestly, do. Yeah, they really do. Like when I think back to like some of the cards I like, I remember there being like a Foot Birthday Palacio I really liked. I really liked like the flashback Al Sharawi we had a few FIFAs ago. But like when I think about it, I'm pretty sure they were like FIFA 21. It's just like nearly 5 years ago now. It's crazy how quickly they all go and kind of blend into one. I mean, even like FIFA 18 and 19 Ultimate Teams feel very familiar in my memory, and yet they're like 6, 7 years old now. It's wild how quickly time goes, honestly, especially when you put it into the context of video games. Gosh, Valencia. I mean, they've got to get rid of these sound packs and stuff. Like, I don't know anyone that cares for them. You actually remember the goal, do you? I'm not gonna lie. I used to score much tastier goals than I do now. I think since I started doing YouTube, I think kind of consciously just wanted to get good at the game opposed to like being flashy at the game. I used to always just play very flashy and fun, and I was always decent playing that way. But like playing like that has a ceiling. Like if you play like last year, I matched AC Redlac in a game. Like if you match someone like that and start trying to play like that, you're gonna lose. So. And I think I actually won that game against Redlac 3-1, I think it was. So kind of focusing on just being really good at the game, other than just flashy at the game. That was kind of my acknowledgement of it paying off, getting to like beat a known pro like that. But yeah, if you play it like a pro or a top player, you can't be flashy. So I've kind of toned down on that. But I think while we're in these lower divisions, we can definitely have some fun with it. A Tell card, Green Acuna. Oh my word, yeah. The Atel card also. He also had a striker one, didn't he? Is that the one you're referring to? Yeah, Redlack's a. You know what? Redlack is one of those pros that he's so good at like the jammy stuff. He's one of the best pros I've ever seen at the jammy stuff. So like when we have a kickoff glitch or a corner that works every time, stuff like that. Like he always masters those things. So when you play him, you know he's going to score goals because he can just do things that are quite literally undefendable. So it's the worst kind of player to play against, but he's just outstandingly good. He's really good. Stingray's another player like that. Just like it's not even football. It's like abusing a certain mechanic and the way something is in the game that year. But he's so good at it. So good at it. I remember when I played him, he kept trying to do kickoff glitches and stuff, and he had like team of the season Mbappe like as the guy he was trying to feed through. So I was defending with my tongue in my cheek for sure. Yeah, striker Attell. I think that was I want to say 22. I'm probably wrong on the year, but I feel like it was maybe slightly after the Sharawi ones. But yeah, they do turn draws into wins. Like they'll be in a game that's like a 50-50 game, but they'll win it by scoring a corner they get and stuff like that. Something I haven't really put much thought into this year is like corners and stuff. I very rarely score off of corners. The fact we actually scored off of a corner in the first game is quite unusual for me because I don't tend to score them. I just tend to just play it short and then work the ball around the box. There is like some bicycle kick corner that I see a lot of people doing. And to my knowledge, you're supposed to sort of aim it on the edge of the 6 yard box. And then obviously you hold the left trigger to get the acrobatic animation. But every time I try it, like, it either just misses or hits the defender or something like that. So I don't really know what I'm missing there. If any of you know, then you can maybe help me with that one. Okay, looks like we're playing another weak team here, as we kind of expect in this division, so this should be nice and easy. Unless Redlack's heard me talking about him and he's jumped on his new account just to teach me a lesson. Didn't think that should have gone through there. I got quite lucky. Is that on? No, it's not. They just left it as late as possible to keep my hopes up. Oh, it's gone backwards. Okay. Oh, we nearly stole it. Thing is, if we play any like legit lower division players here, and these aren't good players on new accounts, they are not going to be able to handle the way like a decent player presses. So nabbing the ball high up will probably be something we see a lot in these earlier games. Oh dear, that's me still learning precision shooting. That is. Those tighter angles, it's quite hard to judge it. I haven't got the muscle memory in it yet. Offside trap here just to keep the line nice and high. Won't pull out a centre back. Very lovely. Oh, I went for the Cricketer cancelled shot there. Try a little sombrero. Oh. Back. Pull it back near post. There we go. 1-0. This is one thing about why I thought if I was going to use a new account as well, that I'd want a decent team to start with, is that when you get to this kind of point in the year where you've gotten used to players with good stats and you start using like low-rated goal players, they feel like trucks. Good block from him there, to be fair. Are you often streaming right now? I mean, to be honest, dude, it's this is the first time I've streamed in a long time. I streamed once before just to like see how it works, but I am looking to sort of stream more often now. Yeah, just to basically we've got a new account here, and like we're gonna be going from Div 10 all the way up to the Elite Division, and we'll do champs runs in there as well. I'm just gonna stream everything that I do on this account. I'm not really gonna use this account off of stream, so this is gonna be like an account we use purely for streaming purposes. And so long as my internet, survives, we'll stick at it. Do you use precision shooting? I've two things I cannot master: precision shooting and green timing. Is it worth the muscle memory retraining? To be honest, I think learning precision shooting is easier than learning how to green time, because with green timing at this in this year's game they've got so many animations that it's not the same timing on every shot. Sometimes you'll have to hold off a bit, so you really kind of have to stare at the player's foot and do the second press as they contact the ball. It's hard to get a muscle memory with time shooting now because of how many animations they are. So I actually think time shooting's harder, but precision shooting, not timed, is really consistent. Like you'll notice in these games, I've not even really tried timing these shots. With precision shooting, I generally just try and time the more ambitious shots, ones that are maybe at a tighter angle, or like long shots, Travella's finesses. I'll still try and time them to get as much benefit of the doubt. But precision shooting, now that I've put in a few hours into it, as you can see, like I missed a silly chance earlier. Like there's still a learning curve to it, but I think how consistent it makes your shots when you create chances is absolutely worth it. Timed shooting is harder though. It's still worth learning, but I think if you learn precision shooting, you haven't got to worry as much about your green time shooting. So I would actually say learn precision shooting first, and then once you get comfortable with that, just start trying to green like your long shots and stuff. And I think you're pretty much set up to be pretty optimal then with your shooting on goal. Sounds great. Happy to see you start streaming. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. And I recognise your name as well. Like, I know you've commented on a lot of the videos. Yeah, streaming's never something that I thought about doing, really. Like, when I started YouTube, it was always just about doing YouTube and making videos. So, okay, this guy's definitely put some time into his account then. So we'll see how we do here. This could be a much better player. Tried it. He's not going to quit, is he? Why? What are you doing? Like, boy. Like you cannot gauge like what kind of game you're in for off of like 1 minute in-game times. I don't know why he's quit. I think we just said 6 objectives there. My word. Okay, we've got another Evo done here. Okay, that's Doherty actually done, which is amazing. That card actually looks solid. That's like a Hullet Gang fullback, that is. Yeah, cheers, Alan. Appreciate your time, mate. Have a good day, man. Have a good day, lad. Oh, right, that's a nice little boost on Van Dijk as well. He should turn nice with that agility boost. I actually started this Saliba Evo here, and then they brought out the De Kaiser one, and then I packed Van Dijk. So this Saliba is literally never going to get used. So he's just going to sit there forever now. Let's see what objectives we got done. See if there's anything worth opening now. I'm going to leave all this stadium stuff. Yeah, we don't care for any of that right now. FC Pro, what does that give us? Okay, we're actually in Division 9 already. I didn't realise that actually put us up a division. Okay, let's claim all of those. We'll claim all of this. This is all just like cosmetics, isn't it? And then we got any season progress? No. Okay. Let's just see if we can actually pack anything good out of those couple of objective packs. Okay. She's definitely not making the team. Okay, Hunter, that's always nice. We'll put her in storage. We've got plenty of space. Okay, 83.3. Nothing in this one. It's crazy how many packs you actually get now in the game. Like, I remember first Ultimate team I played was 11, and oh, that's really nice. An Inform and an 86. And then, like, back in FIFA 11, there was no rewards. Like, you would play a game, get your match coins, and that was literally it. I think they had like tournaments, kind of in like the draft format, but you would use your own team, and that would give you like um probably like a 25k pack. Maybe it didn't give you much though. Like it was really like minimal. That's why like all the best players in the game back then were like 200,000-300,000 coins. You'd never see a player in the millions. So I'm just gonna leave all those rewards because there's barely any substance to them. Let's just get straight into the next game. Already got a 92 Van Dijk either though. We'll take that. If anyone is in chat at the minute, if you could just let me know if the gameplay and mic volume is okay, just because I don't know how much it's going to differ from when I record a video, because I do edit the audio in post-production, so it might be a little low, I don't know. But you guys have been responding and stuff in the chat, so I'm assuming it can't be too bad. I can pull it up on my phone, but it's okay. I think it is okay. I'm not getting the best ping in these games, but I'm just going to go for it. I think it is just because we're streaming and the internet here is not the best, unfortunately.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and
Excuse me.
tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we have a FUT Rivals match coming up for you. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
I understand some people don't know how to like grind an account, but he's got like a right mid at centre back and a centre back at striker.
And the game begins.
Dear me. Okay. Well, if I lose this, then you'll never see me again, guys.
Looks for the home side.
Well, for a while, everybody played with a 4-4-2, and it can still be a very good system.
He's actually made a good tackle there, to be fair to him.
And the wide midfield players being good in
Oh my
one-on-one
word.
situations. Let's hope they
What's
play
going
well
on?
today.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here.
Is that off?
And
Oh
it
dear.
is.
I actually had a goal the other day where I was significantly offside and it counted. And I thought, oh, surely there's someone playing me on or something like that. And I watched it back and there wasn't. And I've never ever seen that before. I'm going to post it as a short actually soon so you guys can see it. It's absolutely bizarre. I literally stop when I get clean through just because I know how offside I am. I literally don't even try and run through. And then I'm like, oh wait, I'm onside, and then I go and score, and it counts. It's absolutely bizarre. The guy I was playing must have been raging. Oh dear, that's a bad pass from me.
Top class defending.
Oh no, that's a great pass from me.
Mbumo. He might be able to make it through.
Lovely. Okay, that's two. I think this might be the first person to stay at 2-0 down. Okay, awesome. Drive this forward. Good tackle. Play that out wide.
How about the cross?
Good tackle. He's sliding quite chaotically, but it's kind of working because people don't normally do that.
Putre. Is it going to be?
Lovely. This Werner card's positioning is actually really nice. I know it's not the... Oh, I've got that power shot zoom on. That really threw me off. I need to turn that off. Crikey, that made me feel like I was going to faint. It's probably because I wasn't expecting it, but that was really weird.
Back with Werner. Oh, surely.
Lovely from Werner. Little shot cancel to sell the keeper.
Scarcely have had an easier finish. It is a decent looking attack here, but timely defending when it mattered.
This Futre has got to be one of the best valued cards they've released this year. Oh, I tried the Scorpion over the head heel shot thing.
Declan Rice.
Oh, that's a good tackle, to be fair. He actually pressed me when I wasn't expecting him to.
Werner.
Lovely. Just using the L1 dribbling there just to keep the ball tight to my feet and go around the keeper. So this is our third or fourth game, and we're Div 9 now. So we literally started from the bottom of Div 10. This account has 0 games played on before we started the stream today. Oh dear. For those that weren't here earlier, I was just saying how I've started using precision, but unfortunately, because I haven't mastered it yet, I am missing some sitters. So that won't be the last one, I can promise you that. Oh, just about made it in. Got another trophy there. We're probably going to make a few of them because I haven't really played on this account. Oh gosh. I want to be able to play straight through, you know, with the incisive. Still, I can't believe that I've done so many icon packs on both my other accounts all year, not had one good pull. I create a new account, do one icon pick and get 96 Zidane. It's just typical, isn't it? I think that's offside.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
I've actually read time now and it's nearly gone in. Yeah, it does kind of look like squad battles, doesn't it? I mean, I feel bad because like these people are like probably people that have just bought the game and they probably don't know how Ultimate Team works. But the main thing is we're not going to be obviously in the divisions this low for long, so we can leave these people alone to actually enjoy the game as they should be able to in these divisions. I've never liked the idea of like when I play other games, like I don't like Smurfs at all. Like it is frustrating, but for the purpose of doing a challenge and for content, sometimes it just Smurfing becomes a byproduct of the content, you know. It's not like you can do this kind of challenge without Smurfing, so it is a shame, but like I say, we won't be in these divisions for too long, so nearly scored there though. What division are you actually in, Ahmad? If you do play Rivals, that is. But he's taking it with his goalie. Why? We could do a long throw here. Oh dear. Wait. Oh, it's offside because the goalie wasn't back. Smart. He got in my head there. Div 2, nice. I think it's around Div 2 with the team of the level it's at. That's where I'm going to start finding the games a lot harder. Just because I haven't got like the team that most people in Div 2 have to kind of compete. I'll still be able to. It'll be fine, but we'll definitely drop some games, I think. Just because of like flashback CR7 running at my current defence is going to be a nightmare. Never reached elite. I mean, to be honest, sometimes it's just about playing a lot, you know, and sometimes I think for most people, they just want to play their games to get their rewards and dip. They don't want to play more than they have to, so you know, that's fair enough. You probably could get to elite if you grinded it enough. What sort of wins do you normally get in FUT champs? Because I know people that get like 9 wins in champs that have made it to elite. Oh, that was a terrible pass from me. That's just a hit and hope.
Just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Burmo. And he's broken free. Keeper getting the touch.
I wonder why you didn't do any more tactic review from your subscribers like previous. Yeah, to be fair, dude, I could actually do some more. Yeah, it was Tactical Trials, the name of that series. I mean, it's a mix of tactics videos this year don't do very good because of the tactics codes. People just go on the video, grab the code, and don't watch the video. Obviously, with Tactical Trials using the subscribers' tactics, there's a bit more of a breakdown of the tactic and me saying how I'd improve on it and stuff. So maybe like that would be cool to maybe still do some of those videos, but the main reason people click on them videos is for the tactic, and they just grab the code and run, so the videos don't do great. So that's why I've started doing my tactics that I come up with as shorts. So I've already done 2 shorts now with tactics, and I'm probably going to do a short on the tactics that I'm using today as well. But yeah, it's just tactics codes is the main reason. They've just kind of killed that kind of content because people effectively, unless they don't, if they don't care to hear your explanation of how you should use the tactic, they don't need to watch the video. So it's a shame, but I'd maybe still be down to do like tactical trials there where I use other people's tactics and say what I'd change in that. I'd probably still be down to do that and just see, if maybe people are more inclined to watch that because it's not all about the optimal tactic. Is there's actually an interest of what would I do to change it? I don't know, we'll see. I mean, if someone sends me a tactic, I'll give it a go and make a video on it. Yeah, I think we're 1 win now off of the what do you call it? Like that first point in Rivals where you actually get rewards. So if we win this one, we're guaranteed some rewards, which is lovely.
And with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is Foot Rivals action. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, it's been
Yeah,
an
this guy's
excellent
definitely got a better team than the other people we played.
football, and they seem
Got
to have a good
Zidane,
team.
Alonso.
They'll be tough to beat today.
I saw Nep doing a similar thing. I think he did like a race to Div 1 in Nepenthes, and he was saying he was losing games in Div 9. He was actually playing like good players. So I'm kind of anticipating that soon. Oh my word. Moynihan, Big Mike.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Corner kind of worked. I might try that. I'll try it from the near side. See, this is how you're supposed to do the bicycle kick corner, but it never works for me. Oh, nearly worked. Lovely goal. Again, Werner's positioning is really good. My target for today, I think it's mainly either Div 8 or just play until I get my like the full amount of rewards. That was kind of my idea. Is like each week just play until we get the rewards. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But I think basically just play until we've got all the games done to get the rewards. I think would be the main idea. What am I doing here? I'm just playing like a bot.
Great vision to switch the play. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? A glorious chance.
Please. Oh my word, what's going on?
It's got to be.
This is chaos.
Lookman. Textbook defending inside the box.
Oh dear, that's not where I wanted it. If you guys would like me, by the way, to have the controller overlay on, just let me know. I can always turn that on. I know I have it on like for videos and stuff. People like to know what I'm actually pressing. I guess it gives it insight if I do something you don't know how to do. Rather than trying to explain to me what you want to see, you can just obviously wind it back and look at the button overlay. Yeah, today I think I'm basically just going to play until we get the rewards, and I'll probably call it there, just because with I'm still kind of coming to grips with how to learn the streaming thing. I don't want to stream for a long time and then see that the quality is like really bad or something. Plus, I do kind of want to spread out this challenge so we can do more streams doing this run. I don't want to kind of do it all in one day, I kind of want to spread it out. And because it's a new account, it's nice to just play until you get the rewards and not climb the ranks more for nothing, really. It'd be nice to kind of make sure we always get the rewards for what we're playing. We're always playing for something then. But I'm assuming we're still going to be on for at least a good hour. I can't remember how many points it is you need. but it's at least another what? I think it's 12 wins, and this will be our 5th. So we've still got to play 7 games after this. Ah, he's blocking that quite well, actually. Maybe I'll go the other way next time. That's an awful pass. What am I doing? It's funny, I've actually got like an input delay, but I'm sort of getting used to it. That was a really weird finish, but we'll take it. Bless you, mate. I mean, feel free to come and go as you please. You don't have to feel obliged, but it's great having you in the stream, man. That's another win in the bag. Okay, very nice. One thing I do want to do is, even though it hasn't really affected me properly yet, is I want to turn off that power shot zoom. It really threw me off in that other game. Okay, so we need 20 more points. Yes, we need 7 more wins. Let's just go to settings, and it's going to be camera, isn't it? Yeah, not that one. Where are we? There we go. Off. Yeah. Back in we go. Straight back on the horse. What's my rank on my main account? To be honest, dude, I don't really I haven't been playing Rivals for a while on my main account. I mean, I'm an elite player. I just don't play Rivals much, to be honest. I find it I just like I think as I've gotten older, whenever I'm in a really sweaty game, I find it really draining, and then I can't be bothered to play another game. So I tend to have I'll step away, I'll make a drink, and I'll come back, and it just takes me too long to grind out a rifles thing. But I mean, I'd be an elite. I'd probably be. I mean, what was I last year? I was 1,000 something skill rating in elite before. I mean, I don't know if you saw, like I mentioned this earlier. Like last year, we matched up with a couple of pro players. We beat AC Redlac, who's a known pro. So like we're at that elite division level. It's just a case of I can't always be bothered to grind rivals. I enjoy champs more than rivals. I would say in champs, my most common finish is probably like 12 wins. Is what I normally finish on ish. So I'm basically a rank 2 bottle job, but obviously we can get more. If it's a really bad week, we might get less. We might end up on like 11, but that's sort of the region I'm around in champs. But to be honest, my team isn't great on my other accounts either. So I think if I had a better team, it would definitely help me kind of be more consistent with rank 1s and 2s. So what I'll do is in the week I will play rivals. I just won't play many. I'll play a few on each account. And then I'll qualify for champs. And then I'll play champs at a weekend. But I don't actually play the game a lot, to be honest. I don't actually play the game a lot because when I've got the time to play the game, a lot of that time I've got to play the game is put into like editing a video or recording. So say ordinarily before I would have had a few hours to play every day. Now it's like maybe 1 hour of playing, and then the other 2 hours are used for recording and editing and stuff like that. So I don't actually play the game a lot, which is why when I do play, I always try to make an emphasis on getting better. Because if I just kind of played without really thinking about it, I probably wouldn't be very good because I don't play enough. We've got some like useless player picks here. How old are you? I'm 35. I'm 28. Two of them. So what we got here? It'll be these two, isn't it? Well, you put your 35 and you started laughing. Nothing wrong with being 35, mate. It's still young. I'm not that far behind you. I'm just going to leave all that. Okay. In fact, did we let me just double check we don't have an Evo complete on Van Dijk. Where are we at with this? Okay, no, we need to play one more to complete that. Okay. I am young. We're both young, mate. 35's not old. It's the funny thing, isn't it? Like when you're really young, like when you're like a teenager, you think like being like in your late 20s or in your 30s is like you think that's like, oh my god, that's like an old man. And then when you're actually an adult, you realise you're not even really old until you're like, I don't know, at least over 50. And even that's not really that old. Are you from America? No. Do I sound American? No, I'm from England, mate. I actually have a friend in Canada, and he was telling me how like noticeable my British accent is. So it's hilarious for you to come and ask me if I'm American. Oh, this guy's got like Cantona and all sorts.
Yeah, it's a big game for them. I'm sure they'll be feeling the pressure, but if they stick to the game plan, you've got to fancy the chances. They've played well lately, so they'll look to take that momentum into this one. I think they'll be fine.
Oh, it's a good save by Pope.
This could be threatening. Good patient build-up, but not quite the
What
end.
country are you from, Ahmad?
That one's been blocked. The box it goes. And that one goes out and away. And Burma
Let's try and thread that. Oh,
keep the ball there.
wasn't the best pass.
Futre. And Burma. A lot of room for them here. To put them ahead.
Oh my word, Pope saved it again. I'm from Australia, my god. Oh wait, so you're in Australia, right? What time is it for you right now? It must be late, no? Oh my word, have I just given him that? No.
That set up the chance. Real opportunity. Oh, top quality goalkeeping to deny what looked a likely goal. It's no surprise who we've picked out to have a look at here. What should we expect today, Sue?
Yeah, a brace last time out, so there's no real surprise that we're focusing on him. It was his movement for me, though.
That's a lovely pass.
Always trying to
This could be a chance here.
Oh, what happened there? I sort of moved back into the keeper by accident. I don't know what happened there. That's a terrible pass.
There's the turnover. Well, under no real pressure.
Why did he run off the
Under
pitch? That
good
was so
keeping
weird.
play. Got room to operate in here. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a
I'm
point.
going to fight for it.
What a chance here. And the ball is lost. Problems now for them.
Pen? No. Crikey, so it's gone midnight for you. It's just gone 1 in the afternoon for me. So you're 11 hours ahead. Blimey.
McManaman. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Brian and Burma. Gets past really nicely. Oh, it's a superb.
I can't believe he's blocked that.
the ball this time.
Thought I play locked it perfectly.
Burma down nicely and
Brad timed it, my word.
oh, that's not
Might be the first top shot I've tried to actually time today. guy's not bad. He's a little bit all over the place at the back and a bit one-dimensional on the attack. His goalie's been pretty solid for him so far, so we just need to kind of create a chance his goalie won't be able to save like this. Lovely. I'm on PS5, mate. To my knowledge, I think the oh my word, I thought I was in. I think I've seen people from Australia say that, like, I mean, what sort of ping do you get a game? Do you know? It might be like where your closest server is. It might be further away than it is for me. So I generally get anywhere from 12 to 30 ping. My word. I really wish I knew how to score corners on this game. Please. Lovely. Really liking this Werner's positioning. I tell you what, I almost wish I kind of did it on my my main account, you know, because I think him with an Evo would have been nasty. Oh my word, this Maradona's just running through me here. What a goal! What a goal! I mean, that's decent ping. I don't know. Do you play on a TV or a monitor? Hats off to our opponent, by the way. That was such a good strike. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's probably a server thing. I don't know exactly how it works, but there is something to do with also that if the person you're playing has bad internet and you have good internet, the game does something where it kind of meets in the middle. So it will compromise your connection because their connection is bad. I don't exactly know how it works, but there is something to that. So it might be the fact that you're playing people in Australia that don't have good ping, and it might be kind of messing yours up a bit. Whereas in England, there's lots of servers nearby. So I don't think that becomes too much of a factor. You are using a monitor. It's probably just because of the part of the world you're in, then, mate, I would guess. Because if you're getting, like, decent ping and you're using a monitor, you're doing everything you can. Oh, I nearly got round the back. What just happened? You just take my player out over there. Right, let's see if we can get our first free kick on this account. Oh, he actually jumped. Fair play. That was in as well if he didn't jump. How do we check the server nearby? I'm not. I've just heard streamers mention like particularly pros. They're very familiar with where the servers are. There's probably a way to check it on EA's website, but failing that, there's a pro player called Mark11. He streams quite regularly. If you go onto his stream and just ask him, he would probably know because he's like the top Australian pro. He would probably be able to tell you, oh, there's a server here, there's a server there, and it'd probably give you an idea of what your closest one is. I can't imagine there'd be more than 2 that it would connect you to.
Yeah, it's a good delivery as well, and he manages to get on the end of it, but just lacks that little bit of accuracy.
Oh my word, he deserved a goal there, to be fair to him.
Chance that's gone by.
Yeah, it was like it was just too easy, and he lost his focus for a split second. He'll be so disappointed he doesn't put that one in.
So we can do it. Just go inside.
Nicely played. Saw the threat and stopped it. They'll be able to get it away now with a goal.
Oh, you've matched him. Yeah, I mean, he'd smoke all of us, mate. Mark Eleven's a really good player.
Unable to clear the wall.
Gosh, as if you've matched him multiple times. I think it's always like you're having a good running weekend league and you see Mark 11 pop up and you're like, oh my goodness, leave me alone, man.
Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Burmo.
That's off.
The
Yeah.
flag is raised. That'll be offside.
I'd love to play a pro of that level, like a Mark 11 or like a Manu Bashir or something like that. That would be so cool to play someone that good and just see like how they would dismantle me.
Oh, they could be in here, guys.
Oh, good save.
Oh, just look out.
That guy smoked me all day.
Really difficult, and that is a top save.
Okay, send that back.
And the forward progress continues. Van Dijk. Can he finish?
People absolutely bottle it when you're in the box around that space. So a fake shot, like I did there, always works. Just here, they think he's bound to shoot. They'll always throw themselves at it. It's a great way to buy yourself time in the box if you don't love the angle that you've got to shoot from.
Drifting into a useful position here. Dutre. And they score.
Lovely. I'm still getting the feel of those angles for the Travellas with precision shooting, but that one came off really nice.
Another goal, another kickoff. The score now 5-1.
This guy's trying to tap dance around me. I'll read your comment in a minute, mate.
What a chance. Oh, it's easy.
Lovely little croquette shot. What did he say? I hate to play against them. I feel like they're cheating. I can't breathe with all the type of pressure in game, especially against 4-2-1-3 rats. Yeah, I mean the 4-2-1-3 is just like it's one of the main reasons I switched this 4-4-2 with the winger instruction because the 4-2-1-3 is so defensive at the back. It can be so hard to break down, especially when you use inside forward because when you attack narrow, they defend narrow. So with these tactics, I'm attacking wide, so it forces them to spread out, and that leaves more gaps in the middle. It gives you a little bit more to work with, which is why I'm using that. But yeah, 4-2-1-3 is horrible to play against, and the thing with someone as good as Mark 11 is he's always going to have an amazing press. So it's going to be hard for you to really do anything. That's generally one of the first things that tells you you're playing a good player is how they press. If you feel like you can't really get going, then yeah, you're in a hard game. Thing with a lot of good players online is they have a good press, but they are really one-dimensional on the attack. So even though they're hard to score against, they're kind of easy to keep out. Whereas with a pro, it's they know how to put you in scenarios where if you do one thing, they'll score, but if you do the other thing to stop that thing, they'll score. So it's really difficult. Oh, is the stream stopped there? It just says OBS is reconnecting. Reconnection successful. Sorry, mate. Let me just see if this is still running. Let me know if the stream's still running, bud. So I've just got some pop-up message. But I mean, yeah, with the winger roles, I think I think it's easy to create cutback chances because you create it because it stretches their defence out. There's more gaps for you to work the ball across and cut the ball back. With inside forward, I understand it's very easy to do the quick passes, but there's generally no gaps to work with, which is why I prefer the winger. Now, like I say, you'd have to pick your passes more with winger because they're more spread out. But as long as you pick the right passes, I think cutback goals are really easy because you've got more space to work with in that final third. I mean, hang on, let me give you this tactics code now if you want to give these a go. So there it is at the top. It's capital Y 4, lowercase x 8, lowercase v p, lowercase o f I, $, lowercase w. If you give those tactics a go, that's what I'm using now, and I honestly find it great. Let's friendly. I mean, if you're on Australia, bro, the ping is going to be horrendous. So I think we'll pass on that one. I already know that's not going to work. We'll be on like 200 ping. I'd love to give you a game, but that's going to be dreadful. Okay, how many games we got left on here? 6. Yeah, I'm quite literally on the other side of the world, mate. I don't think we could be located in a worse spot to play each other. Oh dear, okay. I'm not willing to go to a 4-bar game. 22. We'll take a 22 ping game. The only reason I'm being a little bit pickier with the ping is that even on good ping, while I'm streaming, I do get that input delay, so I don't want to make it too difficult. Oh, it's just jumped to 32. Oh no. Oh, this is not going to be nice. This is going to feel like so mudded. Tomorrow streaming again? Probably not. Maybe I will. I don't know. I might stream Champs qualifiers on the other accounts, to be fair, maybe. The main idea was I just wanted to stream on this account as kind of like a little series, but depending on how the day goes, maybe I will actually stream the Champs qualifiers, maybe. Okay, this guy's got a lot more about him. I need to focus here. So in terms of cutbacks, look at this. Like, straight away, I'm in, drive in here, work it around the box. The cutback game is very much alive because you've got the gaps to work with. You're not cutting it back and then they've got 2 defenders on. You're cutting it back and you've actually got time on the ball, you know? Good man. Keep that bell on. I'll probably, like I say, I'll start aiming to do at least a stream a week on this account, and if I can make more time, I'll start doing it more often if, you know, people start to enjoy it. Obviously, I really appreciate yourself being here all this time. It's great to actually see that people would actually want to watch something like this, because I truly didn't know whether people would want to watch a gameplay-heavy stream or not, when there's so many pros and stuff that you can watch. As you saw then, dude, as well, that's just like another cutback goal. Works really nicely, because with a 4-4-2, you've got a line of 4, but with winger, you've just got enough space to actually make it work. That is a terrible pass from me, oh my word. Your gameplay looks nice. Yeah, honestly, do give the tactics a go. Like, I've probably messed around with tactics more than most people would in a lifetime. So I feel like if you can trust anyone with tactics, it's me, because I spend so much time playing around with them to see what works. Deep line playmaker build-up is absolutely the best for centre mids as well. Or even central defensive midfielders too. It's perfect for them not overcommitting, but they are there, you know, to link up the play. Like Zidane's here to pass it to, but he's not overcommitting. So you've just got these two anchors here on the edge of the box, and then you can drive the ball into your strikers when you think the time is right. Look here for the press. Maybe a Trivela here. Oh, just wide. Simple but amazing movement you get. Yeah, exactly. It's basic, but, you know, there's thought behind it. And the more you play with this setup, the more you get familiar with the kind of patterns that work, like driving the byline, turning back, passing it back to a centre mid, driving it into the striker, laying it off to the other striker. Like you can kind of see the attack in your mind 5-6 passes ahead. That's a good ball. That's a terrible ball. It's a good tackle. Right, okay. I'll pretend to turn around here. Leave him for dead. Let's drop this back. Drive it forward, turn out, thread him through. Play a lock backwards. Lay it off. Trivela maybe. Oh, good save. Have you tried wide half? It's pretty good for me, but I still can't find the right formation for that role. Wide half? Oh, wait, what position's wide half on? Sorry, I'm forgetting the names of them off the top of my head. Is that for a centre mid? Or is that for a defender? Specifically CDM. That's probably why I haven't really looked at it much because I'm using a formation with centre mids. I have not tried wide half, but it's not something that I would try either. Like, as much as I like the fact that adding different stuff into the game, like there are some things that I just flat out wouldn't use. Like I would not use something like that. I want my centre mids in the middle. I don't want them drifting wide whatsoever. How's Rivals treating you today? Like, it's treating us fine, but this is a brand new account, so we're only in Div 8 at the minute. So it'd be pretty rough for it to be treating us badly. I'd have to say, if I was doing bad in Div 8, I think I would just stop. How are you doing today, Viking? Are you alright, mate? Yeah, to be honest, dude, I'll have a look at it for you, and I'll just kind of see what I make out of it. Just because it's just not something I would use, so I wouldn't bother tinkering around with it. However, if you kind of want a bit more insight on it, I'll check it out for you and let you know. What does it say on the description of wide half? I'll take a look at it now, see what it actually says. Oh yeah, Evo grinding. Who are you Evoing at the minute? I mean, this is the new account, but I'll show you the couple I've got going here. So brand new account. We hadn't played on this account before today. This whole team was built before we played a game, and it was built purely using the gold pack method that I uploaded a video on the other day. So we're Evoing the Van Dijk that we packed, and we Evoed this Doherty card as well. Combining wide half with wing back support false back seems pretty good. Create. I'll just put in any numbers. It doesn't really matter. Tactical mastermind. Don't know about that. Right. So let's go to what are CDMs? This is CDMs, isn't it? A defensive midfielder charged with marking and covering the sides of the pitch when needed. When instructed to defend, the wide half can drop into the fullback and wingback positions while their team has the ball. When being set to build up, the wide half can move wide into wingback position and forward into wide midfielder territory. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I see what you mean. Like, if you had an overlapping wing back, we had him on wide half, he's gonna sort of tuck over, isn't he, while that person attacks. Fellow Asgard. That sounds like something from Thor. Fellow Asgard. Who is that? Hang on, let me have a look at these. That Evo. Is that the 66 rated centre attacking midfielder? Gotta say, you might be the only person doing the doing the Evo on that one. What's the reason for actually doing that Evo? Is it like a club you support or something? I don't actually know who he plays for. I think he's Wigan on loan to Luton, I think it said. But yeah, I see what you're saying about that wide half, though, Ahmad. I definitely think it could work. It just depends whether it leaves you too empty in the middle. It could maybe work with. So, say if you did like a 4-3-3, no, not defend, holding, and you wanted to go like something like this. Something like that could work. So without the ball, you are in that sort of 4-3-3 defense shape, but with the ball, your CDM, who's naturally behind those two centre mids anyway, kind of covers for your wing back who's creating the overload. So that could work. I can see how logically it would work. Whether it does or not is obviously another thing. There are like they've added things in this game that sound good and then they just don't apply in game. Bring him to 92 with every face stat above 90 except physical. What's even his defending is above 90. What Evo chain have you put him in then? That sounds crazy. That sounds wild. Okay, so we need 5 more wins there.
Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary. Delighted to be joined by Sue Smith. And the focus here is on division rivals action. Sue,
He's
what
doing
have
the
you got
same
for
Van
us
Dijk
today?
Evo as me, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. They've been in great form lately, looking so confident.
Excuse me.
I think if they play how they have been, they're going to be so tough to beat.
This is how the hosts line up. Emiliano Martinez is the goalkeeper. Virgil
What am I
Lombardi
doing?
plays alongside Nathan Ake as the centre-backs, and they're
Oh
playing
dear.
with 2 strikers in attack.
Okay, this guy's really putting on a press. Okay, noted.
This is the visitors' team for today. Allison is in goal. Teo Hernandez starts with Matt Doherty as fullbacks, and they've decided for this one to play with 2 in attack. Real opportunity.
Nearly precision shotted that at the corner flag then, my word.
The next one, and a little extra help wouldn't go amiss back there.
Hate people that do that little chip through ball right down the middle. Gets me every time.
Rice. Beautifully weighted ball.
Oh, good block. Oh my word, he's been absolutely sold there. Oh, that's such a shame. That was so not his fault. The game's done him so dirty there.
Player, I'm afraid. It's a goalkeeper error, and a big one at that.
Ah, good read, good read.
Just when it was looking threatening.
Oh, it's so delayed, man. My word, I couldn't turn.
Mateus Cunha.
Oh, that's a good little turn, to be fair to him.
And ready for it, but it's there.
Fair enough, no, that's deserved.
Questions will
Good
be
little
asked,
work in the
but
box
he
there.
got anywhere but there. He really had to get that out of harm's way. Move of real promise developing. What a chance. It's in. A
A
well-taken
full
goal.
Rosenborg squad and when.
He's off celebrating.
Oh, wow. So are you from Norway, are you?
And that's nicely won to see off the threat. Hernandez. The ref allowing the game to flow. Timo Werner. Good passing, not looking to force it just yet.
Sounds like an awesome Evo. I tell you what, that's one thing that they've absolutely smashed this year is the Evos. Like even that new one where it's like even though it's like 500k, the fact you can get like you can Evo like an R9 or a Mia Hamm or a Dalglish, it's absolutely awesome.
This could be
Now,
dangerous.
I understand what's in it for them is they can monetize all these Evos, and the price of it is so high in coins,
Time for
it
a
makes
break.
people play the game with the mindset of, oh, I might as well just spend the FIFA points to do it.
Three in front.
But
What a
it's
performance
not like
from
you
the
can't do
attacking
it with
line.
coins if you don't play the game a decent amount. So I rate it. I really enjoy the Evos this year, and the fact like you've taken like a silver player and made him like a 92 with like amazing stats across the board is just awesome. Like that's so cool. I wish I had something that I was attached to enough in football that would make me want to do like all the Evos for it, like for a certain club or for a certain country. But even though I kind of grew up a Man United fan, I'm not like I don't like follow Man United. You know, like I don't care if they win or lose. I'm not like a proper fan really. I'm just a fan of football more so than for a specific club.
Oh, good ball in behind. But
Ooh.
no, just offside.
One of my Evo players is my neighbour. That is absolutely amazing. Does he know that you've got an Evo card of him, or is that too weird to tell him?
Werner. Oh, could be a chance here.
One of my Evos is my neighbour.
Could be a chance to break here. And it's on now. Oh, that's how to win the ball. Timo Werner. Burmo.
Tackle, to be fair.
Nicely played through. And another.
You know what? That guy was not a bad attacker at all. He just wasn't a good defender. So, is what it is. I mean, the team difference doesn't help him either, I suppose. No, I haven't told him he's 18 rated, though. What rating is his, like, normal card that you've Evoed? There's actually a lad that I went to school with that's in FIFA, but I didn't know him personally. I'd played football with him before, but like I wouldn't say hello to him if I saw him in the street, kind of a thing. Let me just see where we're at with that Van Dijk Evo. Right, okay, so we've got one more to do there. So we need 4 more games, and we need to. I think we literally need to play 4 more in Rivals, don't we? Yeah, okay, that works out perfect. So we can get the Van Dijk Evo done and seal our rival rewards at the same time. Excuse me. Okay, Div 8, what we get? A badge, lovely. Won't be flexing that one. Anything else of note in here? Season progress. Okay, 8 times 3. Better to have it than not have it, I suppose. 69 of oh, okay, if he's a 69 rated player, he's actually a decent player then. He's not like some like 40 rated bronze. Fair play to him. Okay, 4 more to go. Let's enjoy it while it lasts. Because I'm sure I think around like 6, 5, and 4, those sort of divisions, I bet there's a lot of people on like second accounts and stuff that are really good players. How cool would it actually be if you're like into FIFA, but you're like in the game as well? That's so cool. Like it's like Diogo Jota, the Liverpool striker. Like he's actually like a pro level player at this game. And yeah, he's like an 85 rated card in it.
Well, Derek, what form they're in, they really are a
Oh
joy
my
to
word, what
watch.
just happened there?
They're playing some
The
great
camera like
football.
shot
Let's hope they
across.
show that again today.
High quality defending. Antoine Semenyo. And players waiting in the centre. Well, there's the pullback.
That's a terrible pass.
Stopping out the danger. And the lineup for the home side. Alisson gets the nod in
So what?
goal.
Even though this is just like an informed Declan Rice card, he's actually solid. He's a bit heavy on the ball, as you'd expect, but like his actual positioning and tackling, and even his passing, like he's got long ball passer. Like look at that, he spreads the ball really nice. Oh, that took so long to do the pass.
Futre. He could pick out a teammate.
Nice, 1-0. There we go. Always nice to get the cushion, because I have the tendency to like be lazy in games and just not try. So, and then sometimes it comes back to bite me when they get a goal, and then all of a sudden I'm chasing the game. Oh, good tackle. If anyone else is in the chat and they haven't said anything yet, I'm just curious. Like, is there any Evos you guys are actually working on at the minute? Because, like, for me, I feel like I'm pretty boring with the Evos. I just put in the ones that look best that of stuff I've got in my club, rather than like Viking are in the chat who's like done all these like cool like Norwegian Evos. I feel like mine are all really boring.
More clinical if they want to get back into this.
Like I'm doing Van Dyke at the minute. Like it's like yawn. Like who cares?
Declan Rice.
It's just to have a good card for cheap, more so than actually having a cool Evo. But these people that have like full Evo teams, like even like if it's like a past and present like Arsenal team or whatever, I just think that's so cool because you must be so much more attached to your actual team. And it also must be so much cooler when they release a new card that actually fits your theme as well.
Semenyo. And defending as a unit. Dembele. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Mbeumo. Futre. Opportunity. Oh, it's a superb challenge.
Should have just ran that. I was just trying to be clever.
Pereira. And passing it through. Well, cheeky, you might say.
Lovely little dink from Timo there.
Audacity.
Rosenborg is the Ajax of Norway, so he definitely plays for a good team. Most decorated Scandinavian club. Oh, are they? Okay, nice. I've never actually like seen Norwegian football before.
But they got nothing out of it.
I used to follow some of the off leagues when I was younger, like Brazilian league and stuff. But I guess it's just because they're so associated with like being like kind of like skillful samba, whatever they call it, style football. What do they call like their It's not samba football. What do they call the thing that's like futsal? Like they're associated with all that. So I thought like watching Brazilian football, you just see crazier stuff. Like that was my logic when I was a kid. So I used to like follow the Brazilian league and stuff.
Teammates available. And he's made headway. Surely.
Oh my word, this Timo's a demon. Doesn't miss. How many titles has that Rosenborg actually won then? In terms of like their domestic titles, like their league.
On to Semenyo. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Timo Werner.
Oh my Goodness, I feel like I can't go put a foot wrong with this Timo card. Even then, it looked like he was covering the near post, and it's just slotted in.
Malo Gusto. And that was a very fine read. Good ball over the top. Not away completely. Well, threat about it. Learns to win it back.
I'm just going to do a switch here. That left side looks really congested.
Matt Doherty. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Vimo, he's in behind.
Oh, what a save. Absolute save, that is.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
Vimo, being egged on by the crowd.
Oh, good tackle, good tackle.
In their tracks. Ferreira.
Little open
Comes
here.
into play, and rightly so. Well, he's
Ah,
very
really?
effectively
It's a bit
won the
soft.
free kick, having let it
I even have a
fly
set of
wide.
twins in my team who both play for Rosenborg with outrageous stats. Are they identical twins?
Declan Rice. That's a good-looking ball. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking
26
for.
league titles. That's insane.
Celebrating.
Is the team with the second most close, or are they just like clear?
For half-time in this game.
If they're like identical twins and like their base cards, one's higher rated than the other, that must cause havoc. Like imagine like you're a twin and you're the lower rated card. That'd feel so bad, wouldn't it? Okay, nice quick win there. Got it in 1/2. We're nearly in Div 7 already, so we're nearly like a third of the way through the divisions in this first set of games. Oh my word. 95 pace, 94 shooting, 82 passing, 95 dribbling, 5-5. Do you play champs with your Norwegian team? What? So I'm assuming I get the intercept plus as like the last thing. Okay. But he also gets defender plus plus from this last one, which is really nice. Oh, I see. One's like a left winger striker and one's like a centre back. Okay. So it's not like they're similar players. It's not like you've got a twin and one on each wing, or both of them up front. Yeah, but Narpen usually just rivals in Div 2 at the moment after the new season. I mean, wow. I mean, if you're in Div 2 with like a team like that, and that's awesome. Like, what more could you want? I mean, if you're Div 2, you easily could like, I don't know, what do you normally get in champs? Like, I mean, have you been put down to Div 2 from like elite or just trying to think? But I mean, if I could like have a team like that that's just fun and not meta and like I wasn't doing content and just get a comfortable like 10 wins every week, that'd be awesome. Like, who cares? Like, as long as you're having fun with the team. Plus, people aren't going to know like what the threats are of the player that you're using because like like someone's using Son, it's like don't let him on his right foot, he's going to finesse it, or stuff like that. Or don't Salah's probably a better example, don't let him on his left foot, he's going to finesse it. But I mean, if you've got some Rosenborg Evo, they're not going to know whether he can finesse it, whether he can head it. Like, it's actually probably to your advantage having a team like that. Oh my word, okay. The teams are getting more serious now. This guy's got a bunch of icons.
Well, Derek, 3 points here and promotion is secured. And it will be thoroughly deserved because they've played so well in most of the games.
The initial 11 today for the hosts. Alisson gets the nod in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside
That's
Joe
too late.
Gomez in central defence. Zinedine Zidane
Nice idea, though.
alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. And so the first 11
Oh my word, Torres, best tackler in the game. What was that?
Alexander-Arnold plays with Ashley Cole in the
Oh my word,
forward
bounce
position.
back FC over
Steven
here.
Gerrard starts alongside Zinedine Zidane in central midfield. And leading the attack today is Fernando Torres. Can he find the right pass? Oh, good looking run. Can he finish this?
Very nice from Mbeumo. Yeah, that I've seen that Sorlot Evo. Is it Sor? How do you actually pronounce it? Is it like Sorlot, or is it still like Sorloth, or is it like Surlot or something? I don't know how you would actually pronounce that if you're Norwegian. Like us Brits probably pronounce it horrendously. Yeah, people have no idea what they're up against. I bet they don't.
Well, they were so close to the equaliser there. They're certainly a bit unlucky, but they need to make more of these chances.
Yes, so near indeed, but now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Timo Werner. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Mbeumo. He has teammates around him, but the danger
Reed.
averted for now. Jude Bellingham. Mbeumo. And on to Futre. Mbeumo.
I thought if I threw ball that he'd play it further ahead.
Werner.
This guy is not bad at all.
Zinedine Zidane. Rather congested.
Particularly at defending, his cutting of the lanes is actually quite good. Yeah, see there how he didn't charge me and he actually cut the lane.
Now let's see what they can do here. Who can he pick out? Rice. On to Zidane.
Oh, what a finish.
Massive moment, and they can only throw away promotion now.
Well, it'll take a
Surlot. Yeah, I thought so. Because that thing that looks like an O is like an sound, isn't it?
Diego Maradona. Getting in there to intercept. Paulo Futre. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball.
I might hit this, you know.
Superb block. And
That was smart from him because I cut off his out ball there.
Steven Gerrard. And on to Alexander-Arnold. And the challenge halts them in their tracks.
Oh, okay, that was weird. I don't know why it went all the way over there.
Diego Maradona. Oh, he's given the ball away. Mbeumo.
Oh, he's off. That's a shame.
They just cannot seem to keep possession today.
One thing this guy does that isn't good is that he sprints a lot. Like he doesn't seem to let go of sprint much, and that's going to cost him loads on the attack. Like you got to be more. You got to be like less one-dimensional than that.
Now with Semenyo. Rice with it. Mbeumo. And possibilities inside the box. Has someone to play it to. And he stopped them in their tracks. Werner. Timo Werner.
Ah, I tried the scorpion again. I think this guy's gone, to be fair. My new centre mid, 84 overall is my new stat, 89 pace, 89 shooting, 90 passing, 91 dribbling, 87 defending, 93 physical, 6'4" with 5'5". And he's 84 rated. How'd you work that one out? Was he one that you put into that silver Evo that gave them like a huge stat boost but kept them 74 rated, and then you've done something else after it? Must be, right? Or maybe like that bronze breakthrough one. Because I don't Evo these lower rated cards. I'm not familiar with the chains. From 60, wow. Oh hey, we just got a guaranteed foot birthday pack. I mean, with the state of our team, this could easily give us a player we could use. Oh, okay, I've got a few packs there, I didn't realise. That's awesome. I mean, how many Evos have you had to do to get him from 60 to 84 rated? I'm going to ignore all these because, like, honestly, who cares? Never know your luck, though, so it's definitely a female player, I think. Right winger. Oh, it's Kelly. I've actually used her before. She's really good. Yeah, it is. Okay, nice. Don't think she goes for anything. Oh, to be fair, 80k. She's actually a really good card. She's really fast on the ball, and she's 5'5" as well. Don't know if she'd get any chem, though. That's the only thing, 'cause I haven't got many icons. Well, I think I've literally got one icon. Let's have a look. I mean, it's like, do we want to use Semenyo on 3 or Kelly on 2? What do you guys think? Do you reckon Semenyo or Kelly? Bearing in mind Kelly wouldn't be on full chem. Shame you cannot Evo goalies, though, as I have a 65 rated goalkeeper with 672 games played. I mean, if you're playing online, bro, just use an icon goalie for the sake of, like, not giving people wins. That is commitment, though. Nearly 700 games on a goalie that low rated is wild. I don't know why they haven't given us the potential to Evo goalkeepers. All they have to do is boost their face stats, give them a boost to reactions, and give them some play styles. That's all you have to give an Evo. It's literally less complicated than an outfielder. Like, why not just give us that? I really don't understand. I guess the answer is EA. EA is the reason why, like, for some weird reason, they just won't give us them. Maybe they're saving that as like a future thing for a new game, so they can be like, "Oh, this year we're introducing goalkeeper evos," as if it shouldn't have been in the game already. I'm gonna give this Kelly a game. I think I've actually got a Hunter sitting about, so we'll see how she does. Just because I'm a freak, I'm gonna make sure the number's correct, and then we'll go for it. He holds up to that even up in Div 2. You know what? It's the funny thing about goalkeepers, though, isn't it? Like, sometimes it really doesn't matter what their rating is. They're like, I remember, I think it was like FIFA 15 or something. Begovic was like gold. Begovic was just the best goalie all year. It was absolutely insane. It was when like the saves with feet trait was like super overpowered. How on earth have I just gotten a trophy? Didn't do anything. Maybe it's a certain amount of games played. I don't know.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good...
Lovely start. Nice, simple football there. Buemo's been solid, to be fair. Him and Werner have been linking up nice. Okay, this guy's definitely trying to give me the slip with the classic Roma trio, so I'm just going to have to make sure I'm tracking their runs in this.
Zidane on the ball. Chloe Kelly.
Fake turning around, boost.
Plenty of room in the wide area. Bimo. Oh, surely.
Lovely goal. This is why I love these tactics so much. Like, I can literally just work that ball across so comfortably.
Bimo. Might work out.
Oh, nearly baited him. Oh, he's played that way too early. Oh, nearly slipped him through.
Retaining possession proving difficult. Oh, this is looking promising. Rice.
Oh, Damien Rice. Nearly.
Unable to keep the ball.
No, it's not Damien. It's Declan. Why did I call him Damien Rice? Declan Rice. Blooming Damien Rice. Isn't that a singer? I'm used to playing with silvers and bronze that even higher divs. Have been playing with a full RBK squad since FIFA 15. One of my players. This is absolutely though. Have you actually been counting? Fair play. That's insane. So even in the older FIFAs, when you couldn't Evo stuff, you were just playing with the bronze and silver cards.
Chance to whip it in.
I mean, that was literally like a viable thing to do in like FIFA 11 and FIFA 12, but I feel like FIFA 15 onwards, you must have been at such a disadvantage to be using those sorts of cards. I mean, fair play to you if you can do it. If you had a meta team, you'd probably be destroying everyone.
Timo Werner.
Oh dear, that's terrible.
Once more.
Yep. Wow, fair play, man. You know, there was a bronze. It was either FIFA 11 or 12. I can't remember which one. And he was called, I think his name was Jermaine Easter. He was a bronze striker for Crystal Palace. And like, I have no affiliation with Crystal Palace whatsoever. Why I was using him is beyond me. But he was like better than any card I used that game. I don't know why he was so good. I used to score crazy goals with him. He was like a 60-something rated bronze English striker.
Is this going to be a thrashing?
Jermaine Easter. Remember the name. He was absolutely lethal.
Seydou Doumbia.
You know what? Another one I used to use, which is quite funny now because he's a known player. He was a bronze right mid in like FIFA 12, I think, maybe FIFA 11, and it was Antonio, the West Ham player. But he was English in the game back then. He wasn't Jamaican, so like I had like an English bronze team, and I used him in that. Oh gosh, he's giving me the slip there. Dear, he's missed a sitter there. 2,000 games. That's insane, dude. I mean, back then, though, when you couldn't Evo or get special cards for the team, did you not get bored using the same players all year round?
Declan Rice. And easily intercepted. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind. But he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Paulo Futre.
I think, come on, you know.
Werner. Chances on.
Oh,
Not messing around with that clearance.
oh my word, I've just booted that into my defender's face.
And passing it through. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Declan Rice.
Okay. Oh, that's a pen.
Penalty.
Nice, yeah. Jermaine Easter was awesome, man.
Is it going to be 4-0? In it goes.
I absolutely love this Futre card. I use him on in my main team, I think. I'm pretty sure he's the left mid in my main team. see them at the stadium all the time. Between December and April, the Norwegian League isn't happening, so it's nice to maintain the connection. So you're a big fan of your team, then? You're not a casual like me. Thought I was offside, but apparently not. And that's why I got that weird thing again, like I got the other day, where I was offside and just nothing was given. But I think that was more likely to have been on, to be fair. It was probably just good timing. Oh my word, nearly went in. Oh, I wanted to... Okay, that's totally messed up the attack I had in mind. That works, though. Oh, we've stolen it. Oh, way overcommitted Theo there. Good save. Why do they not have the Norwegian League between December and April? That's an odd... I guess it's the winter, isn't it? I guess that's why. Oh, that's an awful outball by myself. What is going on here? I don't know why I'm trying to play so direct, but I am. Lovely goal from Zidane there. Okay. Curious what formation this guy's actually playing in, to be honest. I'm guessing it's some form of 4-3-3 based on the front three. Yes, that's a 4-3-3 attack. Okay.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. That's a lovely ball.
Let's drive that across. And again. Oh, good block by Melito, to be fair. Good tackle. Oh, I've pulled Van Dijk out like an absolute bot. There we go.
Couldn't take advantage. Mbeumo.
My word, Werner's absolutely turned him inside out there. Good save.
Splendid save.
Well, he's so highly regarded, and that's why he just makes so many good saves.
Van Dijk. Real chance. Surely now.
There we go. Crockett, I can't get over how solid this Werner card is on goal. I think this guy's stopped playing. Yeah, too much snow. I thought when I clocked we were talking about Norway, I was like, wait, it's bound to be because of the winter, isn't it? Oh, we'll take that. That was a lovely goal. That's why I put this Kelly card in. She's really solid for how cheap she is. Expected goals, 0. The game was like there is absolutely no chance she's scoring that.
Federico Di Marco. White. There to win it back. Matt Doherty. Rice with it.
I'm just messing around at this point. I don't know why the guy's not leaving, to be honest. Maybe he's doing an Evo or something. Well, hey, well, that might be a corner routine I could do. That was all right.
Now with Werner, real chance. What a vital intervention.
Gosh.
Zidane. And delivered towards the back post.
Well, nearly 2 for 2.
Header in all
Might start toying around with this as like a corner we can do. Oh my word, Van Dijk has absolutely leapt like a salmon there.
possession lost.
All right, Ahmad, man, you take care, mate. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Get some good sleep, lad.
Zinedine Zidane. Matt Doherty. And making sure there was no danger in the end.
I'm playing like I'm asleep.
And now
I think this guy's put the controller down and he's just running off the pitch.
and she's hit it with authority.
Gosh.
Unable to get himself back onside here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
See if he runs it in the net. Well, you know what? I know he's playing brilliant. I was going to say, if he stands there long enough, he'll get booted, but...
He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
I'm curious, Viking. I mean, obviously I'm new to the streaming thing. Do you have any idea why you have like a tick by your name? Is it like you're verified or something? Or do you have YouTube Premium? I'm curious as to why you've got like a tick on there, like you're it's like you're verified or something. I don't know what that is.
Opportunity still there.
You might not know what it is either. I don't know if it's just showing for me that.
Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Milito.
This guy's confusing me. He's sort of playing, but sort of isn't.
Now in a more than decent position. Rice. It should be. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
So the tick is a verified badge. How do you verify your account? Is that just a general YouTube thing, or is it something relative to this stream? If you know.
Teammate available. Coutre.
I'm assuming it's a general YouTube thing. Probably to help people realise when something in the chat could be a bot, maybe, I guess. Whereas if you're verified, they know it's a real person, I'm guessing. Dear me, why do people like this just not quit? Like, they realise they're wasting their own time too, right?
Coutre. And here's Rice. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it. Really
That's
had to
awful.
get it spot on to finish from there. And it was miles off target.
Well, maybe not the right choice there. That's a poor effort.
You can request it at wait 100,000 subs. You have 100,000 subscribers.
Set something up.
Wait, what?
And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger.
Wait, what do you make content on? I've never seen your channel before. And how many subs have you got? That's insane.
Kelly.
Like 100,000 subs for me is like my dream slash goal with YouTube. Like to hit 100,000 subs to me is like I did it. You know, that's insane. And Futre just hits it different.
Hard to believe that he elected to take on that shot. Absolutely brilliant.
178k. That's insane, man. Well done. That's just amazing.
3 minutes of stoppage time coming up.
Do you upload regularly, or do you kind of make very like complete videos once in a while?
Can he find the net?
I'll check out your channel when I'm done with the stream. That's insane. Well, I appreciate you sticking around to watch a little Donny like me while you're sitting there at nearly 200,000. Is it? Do you actually do YouTube full time, like as your actual job?
Chance here. Oh, keeper dealt with it. And there
My
it
word,
is.
that'd have been a lot easier if the guy just left.
The victory for the visitors.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play.
In fact, while we're in between games, I'll have a little look at your channel now. I'm assuming if I just search your name, you're going to come up if you've got that many. Let's have a look. My phone's being dodgy here. How do I filter this to channels? There we go. My word, you've had videos with millions. That's awesome. Look at Lord of the Rings thing. That's brilliant. I used to do gaming content also full time. Now I just upload whenever I feel like it and do it on the side. Fair play, dude. That's awesome. I'll have a proper look at your channel later and check out some of the stuff that you've put together. It's amazing. 178,000. That's just like an incredible achievement. So you must have got the like the plaque thing for hitting 100k. We'll have one there one day, maybe. Okay, one more game on Van Dijk, one more for the rewards. Let's see how we go. Well, how far into Div 7 are we now then? Because we've obviously had the 2 times multiplier most of the time. So we're going to be like halfway to Div 6 in the first set of games, which is crazy good timing, to be fair. Almost too good, because we're going to end up playing people with way better teams too quickly. You have the play button. Oh man, that's awesome. Maybe one day.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we
Carry on. Controller's still hanging in there.
excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from foot rivals. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Oh, we'll take that. Bit jammy. We stole it off him, but we'll take it.
Just what they were hoping for.
Thought he was just going to boot it in the net then, like, raging. What are we doing here, lad? Please don't muck around for the whole game. Yeah, this guy's absolutely lost his head. Already, somehow.
Superb block. Zidane. Van Dijk. It's got to be. Oh, a stellar piece of defending.
Please. Oh, my word.
Well, he's certainly not alone. So a throw in here. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Mbeumo.
I don't know why that guy was playing so weird at the start. I don't know if he was just really annoyed with how he conceded, but... Oh, he's not going to be happy about that then, is he?
And the ball is loose.
This is an absolute sham.
Mbeumo. Oh, he wasn't
Can't
necessarily
turn it.
favorite to win that challenge.
You'll get there. Yeah, I hope so, man. I appreciate that. Hopefully I will do. I think I could have been a lot further along by now had I, like, been really consistent with it. But, like, just... There's doing the things you want to do, and then there's, like, you know, real life things that come first. And it just makes it very difficult to be consistent with it. But if I could get into some sort of routine, that would be great. But I appreciate you saying you like the form of commentary, though. I feel like I'm just yapping half the time, but at least in a video, I know I can give it context. But when it's live, it's very alien to me. So it's nice to actually have you in the chat to actually go back and forth with and actually interact with you. You know,
Be more alive. Work harder to keep onside and be ready for the chance.
makes this kind of new territory for me a lot easier.
Maxence Lacroix.
Try and cut him off. This Joe Gomez card is so fast. He's due an upgrade as well, I think.
Doherty.
Okay, here she is. Just tried to slip that under him. It's terrible defensive play from me there with Rice. Just dived in.
Might really be able to trouble them here. Possibilities inside the box. And Bellingham.
This is a good play from him.
Well, the fans want to see a shot.
I thought he was going near post. Fair enough.
Say again. A magnificent game unfolding. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. He's in behind.
Oh, why did she take that heavy touch? Should have been a goal. Ooh.
Error from the keeper. Will they seize on it? Fine pass from Zidane. And now waiting to pounce.
Lovely finish. If he's quitting because he feels like he's in a game, at least we'll get the win at this point. I hate people that do that. You know, I've played a few people where it's like no one's scored yet, or it's 1-1, but they feel like you're getting the better of them in the game. And they leave before half time, so you don't get the win. It's so annoying. Real life should always come first. That's why I took the step back. Unfortunately, lately I've just been uploading some short videos about Rosenborg. To be honest, won my game 10-2 right now. Why did this guy stick around? Dude, I think I just won a game like 14-0 or something. So 6 goals, 4 assists. Amazing. Is that the 94 Sorlot, Evo, you did? I can't remember which one you said you did. Is that like the 500k one?
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Top class defending.
Oh my word, he's nabbed it. Go on, Joe. I can't believe I've just done that. Right, it's because I'm looking at the chat trying to see what Sorlot cards you've got. Right, let's see if we can kick off this Donny back.
Well, this looks really productive. What can
Or
they do
not.
from this position? Oh, that's a super piece of defending. That's a good pass.
Ooh.
Wonderful stop. High pressing and good high pressing. Passing it through.
Lovely goal.
The keeper.
Yeah, it's the 94. Oh, man, I bet he's an animal. You know what? Surlot was actually, like, one of my favourite cards
Pacheco.
a FIFA or two ago. Before kind of everyone else had cottoned on to him, he had a... I mean, I loved his card when he was actually in the Norwegian leagues. He had, like, a an 82 inform, I think it was. Probably back in like FIFA 18. And me and my brother both loved that card. And then he also, a couple of FIFAs back, had a series of inform cards, of which I loved all of them. He had an 84, he had an 88, he had an 87. I used all of those. Always liked Sirlot in the game, even before kind of people jumped on the bandwagon with him. Obviously, you'll have known who he is for a long time as well, I'm sure, being Norwegian.
And room now out on the flank.
Oh, it was Rosenberg he played for, was it? Oh, okay, there you go then. I bet you were gutted when he left.
Nothing productive, really.
I guess it's kind of part and parcel of supporting a team in like one of what they call like the off leagues. Is like if you have a superstar, you just know they're gonna move into like one of the top 5 leagues, which is a shame, but it's just the way it goes, isn't it? Oh dear, that's an awful shot.
Simply wide of the target.
Yeah, he did play for Palace, didn't he? But like, he never really took off in the Premier League. I don't know why. He seems like he has like the right build for it. I'm getting cheesy goals here, but we'll take it.
And there it is, the half-time whistle.
It was still long when we left, so we didn't hit the jackpot. Unfortunately, he got sold to a lower Eredivisie team. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So you actually sold him on, and then they cashed in on him. Ah, that is a shame. It's still cool though, isn't it? To like know like a player came up through like your team's academy, and like then seeing him going on to like be like a top scorer in the league. That is still awesome. That is still awesome. I've been linked with Arsenal, United, City, Liverpool, and more though. Even though Fabrizio tweets about him, if Fabrizio's tweeting about him, you know he's going to go to some big club.
Into the second half. Theo Hernandez. And return to Futre. Werner. Timo Werner.
I'm not a pen, my word. He absolutely put me on my face. That's offside. Just let it go through.
Well, he tried in.
Oh, they've still called it. Yeah, he probably will. Hopefully, you'll at least cash in on him and get like a good sum. What position is he?
To get himself back on side.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Couldn't hang on to it. And playing it through.
Oh, I thought I could dink him there. Oh, I hate it. I've used the right stick to switch, and it's ended up going to my feet, so I've booted the ball in that direction instead. I'm playing really sloppy here. I need to just play it simple. He says as he boots it straight back to him. Right. Trigger. Pass. Call to. Pass. Ball roll. Pass. Here we go. This is the flow state we need to be in. Go on, Werner, fight for it. Oof. He's only just turned 18. Mainly played centre mid cam, but he's played striker in the past. So he's been in your first team, like, basically as soon as he could have been.
Omar Marmoush. Wonderful piece of tackling. Virgil van Dijk. Theo Hernandez. Now with Futre. And return to Futre. He'll have a go here.
Oh, what a finish. That Futre Trivela is something else.
Soon forget. Absolutely right out of the top drawer.
Might not win that. Yeah, he's a bigger guy than Futre.
He has teammates around him. Fine reading of the situation. Succeeded in keeping it in play. Ezzy.
Oh, I've just bounced off of Kane.
Oh, good vision.
Oh, that would have been a good goal, you know.
And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not
Let's
quite.
throw this down the line. Kelly can run this.
Werner. Mbeumo.
Ah, it's too far.
Hesitate.
Shouldn't have done the heavier touch.
So quick off his line. That's great goalkeeping, you have to say.
Zidane's weighted pass. He had to react.
Oh, my word.
And did. Well, a strong
Proper collision that was at the back, wasn't it?
goalkeeper.
2 runners here and 1 centre-back.
Harry Kane.
It's a good finish, to be fair to him.
Delight the fans.
With Gold Kane with a shadow, my word.
Theo Hernandez. Mbeumo. And given away. 20 minutes to go. Williams. Ezzy. Oh, the threat is there. Defending always has to be
Oh, that was
a
a lovely pass.
piece of covering.
Right. Trigger him. Or her, I should say.
It might be on for them.
Oh, I just tried to do that little header on. That would have been so good.
There's the fullback.
Good block. He's fighting.
Could be troublesome. Werner. And it must
That's a lovely goal. There we go. Locked in a bit there.
complete performance. 4 in front now.
And he's gone. So that puts a wrap to all the games that we're going to do today in terms of like this speed run to the Elite Division. Obviously started in Division 10 with no games played. And now I think we're about halfway to Div 6. So we're nearly at the halfway mark already in one set of games. So we've played enough games to get all of our division rivals rewards. As you can see there, it's getting the last few points. So that puts us at... What are we going to get? What does that put us at? So that gives us a 1 of 3 84 rare players pick, a review pack, a Prime Goals players pack, an 81 times 10 and 12.5k coins. So nothing to write home about, but it's not bad for a brand new account. Great goal, that. Thanks a lot, bro. It was kind of one of them where I was like, I'm just kind of playing to an autopilot here. Let's concentrate. And it worked out perfectly. It was a nice, smooth goal. Honestly, if you want to give these tactics a go, I'll show you one more time on the code because I feel like that kind of goal is such a credit to these tactics because of just how the players position. So that's it there. Capital Y, number 4, X8V, capital P, OFI, $W. And then build-up style is just balanced, aggressive approach. Just make sure you're tracking your runners with this one. Utilise the fact your centre mids sit on the edge of the box to kind of ping that ball out wide and back into the box. And yeah, like I say, it's really great for that kind of goal and just that kind of style of working the ball across the box. They just position really nicely with this. And particularly with the strikers, the better players you've got, the more you'll get out of it and the more direct goals you'll score. I've got the FUT birthday Julian Alvarez on my main account, and the runs he makes, often I don't even have to like think too much to score because he makes such amazing runs that I just can slot him straight through. But yeah, in terms of this speed run, that's a really successful start. So we played 12 games and we won all 12. Obviously, we're in these easier divisions as of right now, but that does mean we've got the Evo completed on Van Dijk, who gets that Intercept Plus, which I think is a really, really underrated play style, to be honest. I think it's really, really strong on this year's game, particularly on your centre mids. I don't know if either of these centre mids actually have it. Zidane doesn't. Rice has the silver version. But yeah, that Evo on Van Dijk's definitely going to help us a lot for the next stream when we're sort of starting from Div 7 and we're probably going to end up around Div 4, I would have thought, by the end of that stream. As much as I'd love to try them, I have to play with 3 attackers to make the best of my wingers. They're too deadly to play too far out wide. That's fair enough. I mean, it depends what you mean by they're too deadly. I mean, I scored lots of goals with Futre with this, but I guess it depends how you play, though, doesn't it? I mean, if you're very direct, you probably wouldn't. If you're like me and you build up kind of at a medium pace, it's easy to bring your wingers into the play because you naturally will shoot with them from the edge of the box and stuff. So it's totally down to your play style. But if anyone else is watching or watches this on the VOD, those tactics are there if you want to check them out early. But nonetheless, I will be making a short on these tactics very soon because these are absolutely my go-to tactics at the minute, and I do not see me changing them anytime soon. Any tactics I post will just be me messing around and finding something really cool that works. Maybe something I would switch to mid-game, maybe. But in terms of a starting formation and tactic, this is perfect, to be honest, for the way I play. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Got plenty of daylight left, so I'm probably going to go see if my partner wants to do something with our day. But thank you guys very much for tuning in with me. Obviously, something different, doing a stream, which isn't something I normally do, but I appreciate Viking and the rest of you that have tuned in. You usually play through the middle. Yeah, wingers are a passing or a goal champs option for me, not necessarily a full play along the wing. Yeah, fair enough then. Probably not for you. If you're kind of a through the middle guy, you do kind of want the 3 dedicated attackers, like a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, a 4-3-2-1, a 4-2-1-3. Any form of 4-3-3 variant, really, with inside forward is probably going to be the best thing for yourself. But thank you guys very much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys coming along with me on this journey to the Elite Division. I think the next stream we're definitely going to face a bit more adversity with the kind of level of our team and the divisions that we're going to be in, particularly when we come across some of the Smurfs as well. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.